Let's talk shop, folks. We all know that a hard day's work comes with its fair share of risks. That's where Job Safety Analysis, or JSA, comes in. Think of JSA as a pre-game plan for safety. It's a way to identify potential hazards before they turn into real-life problems. We're talking twisted ankles, chemical burns, the whole 9 yards. Now, JSA isn't about paperwork. It's about protecting the people who put in the hard work every day. It's about making sure everyone goes home safe and sound. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a fresh face on the job site, JSA is your right-hand tool for staying out of harm's way. Remember, a safe job site is a productive job site. By taking the time to identify and mitigate risks, we can keep the gears turning and the workforce healthy. So let's roll up our sleeves and dive into the nitty-gritty of JSA. Alright, let's break this down step by step. First things first, we identify the job. What are we tackling today? Once we've got that straight, we break it down into smaller, bite-sized chunks. Think of it like disassembling a car engine. You gotta understand each part before you can put it all together. Next up, hazard hunting. This is where we put on our detective hats and look for anything that could go wrong. We're talking slippery surfaces, falling objects, you name it. Don't be shy about getting your hands dirty here. The more hazards we identify, the safer our job site will be. Once we've got our list of hazards, it's time to assess the risks. How likely is it that something bad will happen? And if it does, how bad will it be? This is where we separate the minor scrapes from the major disasters. Finally, we figure out how to control those risks. Can we eliminate the hazard altogether? If not, can we find a safer way to do the job? Maybe we need to bring in some heavy-duty equipment or provide personal protective gear. Whatever it takes, we gotta make sure our team is protected. Let's face it, a JSA is only as good as the people using it. So, here are a few tips from the trenches to make sure your JSA is firing on all cylinders. First off, involve the crew. These are the folks on the front lines, the ones who know the job inside and out. Get their input, listen to their concerns, and make them an active part of the process. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work, especially when it comes to safety. Second, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Walk the job site, ask questions, and don't just rely on paperwork. Sometimes, the best way to identify a hazard is to see it with your own 2 eyes. Third, keep it real. Use clear, concise language that everyone can understand. This ain't a Shakespearean play, folks. We're talking about safety, and that means keeping it simple and straightforward. Finally, remember that JSA is an ongoing process. Just like a good recipe, it needs to be tweaked and adjusted over time. So, review your JSA regularly, make changes as needed, and always strive for continuous improvement. At the end of the day, JSA is all about looking out for each other. It's about creating a culture of safety where everyone feels empowered to speak up and raise concerns. It's about understanding that our most valuable asset is our people, and their well-being comes first. So next time you're gearing up for a tough job, remember the power of JSA. It might not be glamorous, but it's the foundation of a safe and productive workplace, and that's something we can all get behind. Now go out there and work safe.